Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, here with our modded playthrough where we have had to jump back in time ever so slightly because I can't load the current save up, or the latest save up I should say. It crashes every time with Unity's wonderful object is not instance of an object or whatever. The standard the game object does not exist, so I don't know what's causing that. I have updated some mods in between, so I don't know whether it's one of the updates causes it with the latest save, but I've gone back one episode and it's loaded, so I don't think we've lost anything. The last episode was basically half an hour plus of me figuring out how trains work, so, and now we know we can modify this early to change that. So we know that you can't transfer goods between internally. You can't transfer goods internally between one to another because you don't need to, because the passenger trains work like little stops of the warehouse, the districts. So let's get rid of the goods station. Let's just get rid of it. Let's not worry about it at all, which means we can get rid of this one as well here. And what we can do is put in instead a passenger station here. We can do just the passenger station here. Shorten this. Although if I want more than one train in the system, I need to figure out something. But we'll shorten it for the minute, and that'll do there. I do want to re-add the water here, though. Do that. Boom. Okay, I've upped that so they can build that quicker there. Let's do this here as well. We know the train can do whatever. The train does not suffer from corners. Purely, all these options are here for aesthetic reasons, are just to make the track look however good you want to make it look. This'll do. And then we'll just use the passenger station to go over there and back again. I have also not built the things in here. Did I? I went back to the end of episode 20. Okay, we did it here. Yeah, I didn't know where there. So yeah, episode 22 we went back to. So we've lost an episode. But that's fine. So now our beavers can rebuild this here and here, and then this will act like it's just there. So anything here can go over there and so forth, which means you can basically take the stuff from the mine and chip it by hand back to here to be smelted, which is perfect. I'll still build a train. I don't think I have to. The stations work without a train. That's fine. I would also build the stations down here to one here as well, just so we can get passenger links all around, so beavers can go around and do the bits and pieces for them. I don't know how it works cross world, if that makes sense. So I don't know about putting a station like here, whether it will just take goods from this one to I don't think it will. I think we need good stations for that between the two, so that'd be okay, but I don't know how the good stations work. But well, I know how they work we know how they work between them. I just don't know if I want to use them, which I know sounds a little odd, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe what I'll do is just here, and we've got another one here as well, which we want to move anyway. Near these, we'll put a passenger station, so they can bring the goods in and just deliver them straight to here, and then they can be delivered out to wherever they want to go to. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not. I'm not sure. I think I might just use the trains to move between here and there. I would like, now that I know a bit more about how the trains works, I really want to go and try a single district for like everyone, for just have a train system everywhere with just passenger stations on it, and just do one district to rule them all, which we've done before. I feel like this could really make some wonderful things for it. So Yeah, and maybe even just use trains to deliver between twos. Don't have any of these at all. Just have them all separate and have a train between them. But I don't know. I don't know anything about that or how we're going to work that out yet. But right now, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have just use passenger stations for the time being to see how everything goes. You're finished. We can delete you. Building lacks workers. Really? You do lack workers. Okay. We'll have to get some more beavers over here, but that's okay. That's okay. So if that's what we're going to do, we want to do the same over here. We want to build over here, but I need to get some more scrap first. So we need to get this up and running. Okay, this needs to get up and running and doing its thing. It's got 48 treated planks, which is fine. It's not got many gears, it's not got many logs, but they can be delivered over here. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. We'll leave the water there. Let's put the water bottom so there can be water stored here as well, which would be nice for those so they don't have to go so far. Not that they have to go so far, they go to here and then go back again. So yeah, and now we kind of know that you don't actually technically need a train, even though I am going to build one to have it drive around because they work like teleport points. So we don't technically need a train, but I just want one to be on the track going around doing things. Also, it will help me when I build a third rail, a third line, because then we can figure out how to separate them all out so that we don't block the trains off. So yeah, we'll have to figure that one out in the future. But for now, we just need to basically get this built, which means getting the stations built and getting some more scrap being done. We have no scrap over here at all. We have loads of scrap here, which is fine. That's going to be used for building this here. And then we just need gears and logs, and we have loads of gears and logs. Yep, we've got loads of gears and logs even in this place here. Yeah, almost enough. Nowhere near enough gears to make it. Plenty of logs though. 251, 200. Yeah, so we just got to wait for that to get built. They are going to build it by hand for the moment, but as soon as this gets built and all these get built, it will be much better, much better and speedier. So there's many other things I want to do, like I want to put in an entire railway system up here, but I don't want to do that now because I am concerned with using all our scrap. But I can put in the flooring thing. We're gonna do the we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the platforms all the way along. I think we're gonna do platforms all the way along here. We're gonna go in this canyon to stay at the same height. I think we have to go up by a few. This is height 10. This is height 9. No, the train would be at height 10. So there. So the passengers will come underneath it. And that'll work. That'll work for us. That'll work for us. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll have to build. If we want to have multiple trains on track, we need wait stations because the train's going to get confused otherwise. Thank you very much for all the comments last episode as well, trying to explain the train system. So yeah, I was very confused as to why I had this split into 3 sections here. So we had one here, and the central line, and the train couldn't leave here to go anywhere. I can only guess that it was the first stop it was going to was here, and it couldn't because it was in use. So yeah, so 2 trains cannot occupy the same space. So if a train's waiting here and a train was waiting there, the system wouldn't work because there's no way for this train to come up and park here whilst the next one comes up. So I need waiting stations for that. Whatever happens, I need a waiting station. So okay, but that's fine. That's fine. We can figure that out. So let's build through here, shall we? So we know we're going to come over the top, around the corner here to here. Let's just go straight along here, shall we? We're gonna hug the canyon walls. Well, we don't. I can't drive in the center of this because it's only 2 wide. If it was 3 wide, we could probably build a track in the center of it. So let's go here. I'm gonna do the old zigzag along the canyon, doing as many straight lines as possible. Like that, awesome. And then on top of that, we want to put our well, actually, inside there, first and foremost, I'm going to put the path, because the path's going to be easier to draw if the top isn't on that. So we'll draw the path up to there, along to there, and along to... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, that's interesting. I don't want you to do that. That's got some interesting yeah. Interesting. Okay, like that. And then what I want to do is I want to run that is interesting. That's very interesting. You can kind of build one on top of it, which is all sorts of weird. But fair enough. Okay, we could build a floating line above it. We don't want to build a floating line, but we could. Yeah, so that's going to go to there, and then we're going to put in a ladder here, and that will connect to this mining mine here. The good old mining mine. And then I don't have a clue where we're going to put the station. We could put it... Oh, it would fit there. It would actually fit there quite nicely. I want to make that a lower priority build, though, because if they build it first, they can't then get across the tracks to do anything they want to do. And then we just do this with the tracks. Just go loop. We need a waiting station, but I can't do that here. We'd have to figure that out somewhere else. Loop. I don't actually want to build this track. I just want to kind of... I do kind of want to build a track, but I want to put it in so that they can build this, and then this will be built afterwards. Because otherwise, if they build that, they can't walk across it to do anything. So there we go. So right now, this would be... I don't know how many tiles. It doesn't tell me how many tiles away from the HQ it is. But it's a long way. It would be a long way. Okay, and you've got to build all this first to do that. But that's okay, because we're still waiting for this to be built here, which is fine. So we just got to kind of wait and see what happens. Lots of beavers are getting injured over here. I think that's the problem, isn't it? I think that's the problem. So I'm going to up you to both be 100. Okay. You're at 125. That's fine. You want to basically be anyone left. So yeah. Kind of wish you could put a maximum in here. So if there's more than 100, move out, go over to here. But I can't put a minimum here, and if I put a minimum really high, it means any beavers in here won't move out to these places, and we want them to move out to these places. So yeah, we also need to put another house in the West District. We need to put at least one more house in the West District, because they don't have enough we've got 93 beds, 67 are occupied, No one's sleeping outside, and we're going to go with 100 beavers. So we want to put at least one more. Why have we got 90? Wait, hang on. What? Why have we got 93? Oh no, 93 beds are occupied. 67 are free. Oh. Oh. We've got 105 and 55 are free. Your population's way higher, 97 beavers, and yours is only 85. Okay, that's probably because I told this one to be the higher one first, so it moved people out from this place. So that's okay, And ironically, I want them over there actually because it's only got one job spare. This has now got one beaver spare. So, okay, let's wait for this to get built, this to get built, and sorted. This to get built. I probably want to put a water tank up here as well. Just for just so the workers can get in there. You're going to be normal scrap metal. You're not efficient because we don't have the explosives for that. You're going to be the same standard scrap metal. Okay. So I'm going to let this daisy chain canyon run bit build here, and let the mine run over there, and we should be back once we get some more scrap. And I should probably as well, whilst I think about it, put in a tower of scrap. Actually, no, do you know what? One is enough because we'll export it and that'll be fine. One scrap mine area is enough. Blocking that in completely there. Do you know what? It's fine. We'll block it in. The train track can always come out the other side if we need to. But, yeah. Oop. And you're going to be scrap. Okay. So yeah, we should be back when some of this progress is done, but most importantly, when that is hopefully finished. And much time has passed. Our drought is almost over, but we are here. We have our efficient mine running. It is 76 blocks away from the district centre. That's fine. That's not a problem. And look at this. Look, they're all bringing out. They'll bring the stuff out. They'll put the stuff in there, and then this will supply. So they'll drop it in there. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. And then this will supply any other storages we have for scrap metal, which is awesome. Except we don't have any. So let's fix that first. I'm going to put in a large pile. This is where I haven't really done a good job of the layout of this place. Maybe we'll put it up here. We've got here. We've got planks. So we'll put it here. I did have to change this doorway, so I don't know what's going to go in here, but we will figure that out later. And right now, instead, what we're going to do is put in ladder there with a log pile on top, and then that's going to be scrap. There you go. Put on. And then on top of that, I think we're going to do metal blocks because we don't have anywhere to store metal blocks, do we? So let's do that as well. There you go. Okay. Let's do the same over here, so we have more stuff here as well. So get rid of that. Build 1, 2, 3. Only 2, but we'll go 3. Put in 2 large industrial piles. You are scrap. You are metal blocks. I probably have metal blocks here somewhere anyway. Oh well, we've got metal blocks down here, but that's where the storage is. And this is where our goods station is going to be as well. We're going to put a goods station up here, and a goods station up here at some point, then a goods station down here. We're going to have one goods station per district because that makes sense, and we can figure that one out. That won't be a problem at all. So we'll have that and then the train. So I need to figure out how to get 2 trains onto a track. I think we just literally need a waiting station, and I can put one in there. I don't know if that's such a great idea. The trains come out this side, which is a little awkward, but I don't know why there's an input as well. I wonder if this can just be a pass through. Trains can drive through this if there's no train on the track. Hadn't really thought of that, but we want a waiting station. Oh, it's too big. I wonder if I can put it in there. And waiting stations are only one way as well, so I don't know what to do with that exactly. But we need a passing point and a waiting station somewhere. Maybe here. Maybe here's the best place for it, where we've got loads of space. Let's leave a gap and do something like this. And we'll put in 2 waiting stations. One facing this way, one facing that way. And then what we'll do is we'll just discover that we don't have any cross tracks. So we'd have to do that. Right. But then I can't run a track. Ah, okay. So that's a no. That's a no. So I think I'm going to put a cut in here, and whilst we're figuring out trains still, because there's a lot to figure out. So yeah. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.